Hey, what's up, COE fans? Justin Joseph here once again as ProjectCOE.com Editor-in-Chief, and today I have for all of you, and by you I refer to avid hockey gamers, a nice video review for EA Sports' NHL 09, available for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC, and also successor to last year's industry-wide Sports Game of the Year. So instead of resting on their laurels like most EA Sports franchises have in the past, developer EA Canada went a great distance this year to improve upon and add several new features. The first happens to be the skill stick, which has a much more balanced emphasis on both offense and defense. With the former, you can now pull off wicked one-handed dekes to embarrass opposing players if you're skilled enough, and on defense, you can sweep your lumber along the ice in 360-degree fashion, not to mention lift the sticks of other players for when the situation requires it. These changes and additions feel great, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Be a Pro mode is also especially interesting, as it marks the first time in EA's NHL franchise that you can create your own American Hockey League 19-year-old amateur and work your way to becoming an NHL legend. This is accomplished by playing according to your chosen position and style, which nets you positive remarks from your coach, who grades you after every shift you're on the ice. It's unfortunate that especially at the AHL level, your teammates don't play too intelligently, not to mention the high difficulties can be very unforgiving, but the satisfaction of every accomplishment you're praised for is a feeling that you can't get elsewhere. Then you have Create-A-Play, which now allows you to design your own breakout and neutral zone strategies instead of just offensive zone plays. While time-consuming, coming up with effective ways to help your team get the puck down to the opposing end and keeping it there thanks to either a nice dump-in because of the new forechecking strategies, or just simply blowing past everybody at center ice is also a great feeling. Of course, EA didn't stop there though, because for the first time in any of their sports series, an Mmo Mode has arrived in the form of EA Sports Hockey League. If you can ignore the unfortunate circumstances of the menu structure being relatively unfriendly to navigate, and the occasional lag or disconnections, then by all means, form a team with 5 of your friends and try to dominate everyone else with proper on-ice coordination. Or, you could always go solo, of course, and try to become a legend that's courted by all the teams that exist on there, whichever tickles your fancy more. Audio-visual wise, you have a game that looks mostly the same from last time, with some added ragdoll animations and subtle upgrades to the player models and equipment. But other than that, this is pretty much NHL 08. It's just strange to see drops in frame rate during the cinematics you see during breaks in play. As for music, the EA tracks feature your typical EA Sports mix of rock, alternative, emo, and what have you, and we've certainly heard worse in a sports game. Commentary is also a split between new analysis and color commentary, and carbon copied material from NHL 08. The goal sirens are a bit weak though, which is a shame. Okay, I realize I could have said loads more about this game, but I have my reasons for talking about only what I have through this video review. Plus, you've heard what you really need to anyway. Nonetheless, we're at the point where I reveal my usual decimal pointed score, and this time it happens to be an 8.7 on 10, as I believe the NHL 09 is deserving of a Project COE silver medal, just not quite gold yet. Maybe next year that can happen if EA Canada continues to move the franchise forward like they have been. Alright everyone, I appreciate your dropping by, and hopefully you heard what you wanted from my little spiel here. NHL 09 is also ironically our 2008 Sports Game of the Year, which makes it back-to-back for the series, so by all means check it out if you love hockey. I'll return soon, but until then, enjoy my full written review on ProjectCOE.com.